All right, I had a question. Someone messaged me on Facebook and asked, when do I decide to keep a house versus flip it? And so I wanted to kind of explain what my reasoning is and what we do for that. As we buy houses, we fix them up. So we're adding value. So we buy something for $50,000, put $20,000 into it, it's worth $100. So when do you decide to keep one versus rent one? One reason we would sell it versus keep it is if it was in an area that we didn't like. Certain areas of Lansing are rougher than others. Certain areas are harder to get tenants, good tenants. Maybe it's on a busy corner or something like that. So if it's just a property we don't like and we don't want to keep, we'll sell it. Doesn't mean we won't buy it and renovate it, but when it comes down to it, we won't want to. If we don't want to keep it because of the location, we'll sell it. Same with if there's something with the property that maybe we don't want to have long term. So another example is in the city of Lansing, if you have a multifamily that shares a forced air furnace. So let's say a duplex that has one furnace and it cycles the air between both units. There's rumors going around that the city of Lansing will not grandfather that in anymore. And so if you have one furnace and it breaks, they might make you replace it with two furnaces. So that's kind of an unexpected CapEx expense that could be coming, and without knowing that might be something that we wouldn't keep either. So outside of something like that, is something wrong with the house that makes us not want to keep it? If it's just a cash flow question, the way we explain it is, or the way that we kind of think about it is, we have a bucket of reserves. So for you, that might be different. Some people are more conservative, some people are more risky, but everyone should have a certain amount of reserve. So for us, since we have a staff and a larger portfolio, let's say that this is $100,000 that we want to keep in reserves at all times. So as money comes from the flips that we do, it goes into this first bucket here. And so we'll do a little splash. So the money comes in, it fills up this first bucket. So once this bucket is at 100,000, now I'm thinking about how can we keep as much of the rental properties that we want to keep that come through our portfolio. So as this first bucket is full, once this is full, it allows us to then put that money into other houses. So these are the ones that we're going to keep. So those are the ones that we do the BRRRR strategy, which is where you buy it, you renovate it, you rent it, you refinance it, and you repeat it. So this doesn't work in every market, but in Lansing, Michigan, it still works really well that you can buy them cheap enough, you can put money into them, you can get them rented and refinance. Typically pull some money out, even depending on what type of financing you're getting. Financing has been a little tricky lately with higher interest rates and lower LTVs, but we're still able to, like, we're remodeling or refinancing a package of 5 properties right now, which I think is 7 or 8 units. We bought them all in this model that we buy them with private money, we renovate them with the private money that we have, we rent them, and then we either decide to sell them or keep them. And these 5, we're going to keep them. So we pool all that together. And because our reserves are where we wanted them to be, we're going to refinance out and keep all of those houses. So in summary, I guess, to think about it, to keep or flip, for me, the answer is that's a good long-term asset that's in a good area. As long as our reserves are full, we'll keep it. So I hope that helps.